From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And a pitch. Fouled off to the right. And now the 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Glasnow ready to deal. The high heat, too much on that one.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Ezekiel Duran. That misses, and that's ball 1. Glasnow, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
So now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Right side. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in LA, and our pitcher tonight, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up and in, and a count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And downstairs. Bouncer to Young. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
2 outs, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball left side.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Just missed.
1-0.
Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. That's a strike. That one ripped hit left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Back, gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 2 of the World Series.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Kicks and deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Semien back in. Here's Josh Young. First pitch misses. And that one ripped into right. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. And that's a double.
Picks himself up at RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Outside, ball 1. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 28.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. And the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Next offering is down low. And here it comes. And now 2-2. Glass now, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Misses outside. Now 2-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Lux. That's out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Eovaldi back to work. Popped up. Moving under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitches in there. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Muncy digs in. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. And that one hit to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Leody Taveras. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Outman racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Man at first, Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right field. Hayward coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now a chance for Gavin Lux. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. Oh, he brought it back.
Now that, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. That catches the corner. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Shohei Ohtani waiting for a turn at the plate. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in game 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Glass now back to work. Semien measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Right through there for a strike. And now 1-2. In the air, left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Right side. It's through for a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next up for Texas, Jared Walsh. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Slider misses outside. Young, the lead runner at second. Walsh on at first with 2 down. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Leody Taveras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Duran up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bases loaded, 2 down. And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here comes a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. In the air, right field. Garcia has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Coming on. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Lied out his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Got it by him for the K. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Corey Seager. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The shortstop takes the ball. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And a good eye there. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. And the right-hander deals. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pitch in the dirt, and now 2-0. Freeman hits it in the air on his way in. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. Doubled his first time up.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
First pitch just misses. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out looking his first time. And a strike in there.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The Rangers leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 4-0. Alex Vesia comes on now. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
And a pitch. Upstairs. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Joe Kelly getting ready to go. The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Slider misses outside, so definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jared Walsh stepping in for the Rangers. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. High in the air, out to right. Hayward should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. There's a strike. That one out to right. Hayward on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
He swings and fouls one off. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And fires in a fastball at 95. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two outs. And that's too high. And now the lefty. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4, Rangers nothing. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Jason Hayward.
Jason
A wide to kick the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is outside. Right through there for a strike. Next one in the dirt. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So up next, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-0. This is on the ground to Walsh. Goes to second for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Mookie to hit. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Leody Taveras. The pitch. Kelly, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now back, designated hitter,
Ezekiel Duran digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bounce to the right side. Lux. And 2 away to start the seventh.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So 2 down now, and here is Corey Seager. 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Rangers set down in order. But they lead it 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the seventh. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Eovaldi back to work. And that's outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hits the corner, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. That one misses in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. David Robertson up and throwing. Lorenzen getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And another ball. Ripped on a line. Langford calls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smith in the box again. Takes a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to Walsh, and they get the out on Smith.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie
Freeman up to the dish.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Ball one there.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. That misses the zone. 2-1. That one fouled off. That's down and in. And they'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Daniel Hudson.
Daniel Hudson.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one.
Garcia.
Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1-1 now. Swings through that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. The punch out there. One gone here. And here is Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. And there's the ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, no play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Stepping in, Jared Walsh. That one's in there. 0-1. Young off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Young around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In there at the knees, 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Brock Burke, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Spores warming up as well. Strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. kicks and deals. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed. And that's outside. 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The Dodgers down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. And Hernandez is out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That just misses. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 5-1. J.P. Fireizer gets the call from the pen.
Number 45, J.P. Fireizer.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The pitch. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. And here it comes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slider misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Now that designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
So a man aboard, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Right-handed reliever. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2. Pickoff move to first. And he's back in easily. That's a little bit low.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Langford around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now batting.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Two on, 1 out. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. But 1 run is in to score.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brusdar Graterol.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. The pitch. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 7 and the Dodgers 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brock Burke.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so you should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The wind and the pitch. Lux in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering way upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a pitch. That one just misses. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the lineup flips over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Mookie takes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to short, could be 2. Seager tossed to second. On to Walsh. That's 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So they're down to their final out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Just missed. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's the automatic. And he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner at first with 2 away. James Outman getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Good eye right there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Burke is just one strike away. That one not close. Now 2-2. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Will Smith in the on-deck circle. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. That one down the line. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.